Hi guys, my name's Abby. I'm here today to talk to you guys a little bit about Reformer Pilates and all the wonderful benefits that it offers. So I believe that some of you have sent in some questions. I'm going to answer those questions. And yeah, so let's do it. What's that first question, Lana?
What are the main benefits of Reformer Pilates?
So the main benefits of Reformer Pilates is that it's a really low impact form of exercise. So it suits anyone and anybody, and it can come to be modified for all levels. So what it does is it works all of our little muscles that surround our big muscles and also our joints, and helps protect them and prevent injuries. In terms of the machine is amazing because it also gives us support. So it gives our body feedback of where we are in alignment and where we're not in alignment. And that way we can use that machine to listen to that feedback and then work our way towards coming into alignment. Awesome. All right, so the next question we have here is, how does it help balance? So balance is one of the 6 principles of Pilates, and on the Reformer we are working a lot with our balance. There's a lot of exercises that, although they may not require very heavy springs, they do require us to activate through our abdominals and also to balance. So it's teaching us, with the support of the machine, how to stay balanced, and it's strengthening all those little muscles that surround the big muscles and surround the joints and things. And once those muscles are strengthened, it's going to provide better balance for us. Right. Next question. How many times per week should you do Pilates to see any gains? My best recommendation is 3 times a week. I think that's the absolute optimum amount of time to do Pilates. Obviously, if you absolutely love it, you could do more or you could do less. If you were very busy, you could do less. But I definitely think at least 2 a week to see some kind of results, and if possible, 3 times a week. So if you're already very active, you're doing a lot of other stuff and you can only fit in 2 a week, that's great. But if you are able to do that 3, then that's the best amount. All right. Is it good for weight loss? Yes. So all forms of exercise are great for weight loss. I'm not a nutritionist, but I will just tell you that there's a myth that exercising is what makes us lose weight, and it's absolutely not true. What makes us lose weight is what we put in our mouths, and so 70 to 80% of our weight loss is going to come from that. Obviously, moving in any sort of way is going to create great habits, which is then also going to help us to be motivated to eat well, and then to lose weight. The way that Pilates works though is, because of the way that you're working the muscles and the resistance training you're doing, you are burning calories for hours after you walk out of those Pilates doors. So you'll feel the burn in your class, and you'll continue to feel, a bit sore and know that your muscles are working throughout the day, which is obviously burning calories as well. Beautiful. All right, next one. How long does it take to see results? So there is a quote by Joseph Pilates that says, in 10 sessions you will feel the difference, in 20 sessions you will see the difference, and in 30 sessions you'll have a whole new body. So I love it when people first start Pilates, and in that first month or 2 months they see such a big change in their body, so you kind of see results, not immediately, but you can see results really quickly, particularly when you first start, because you're working all these muscles that never get used. Because they're those small muscles, they're actually creating a more toned and tight look to your body as well. So we're not creating bigger muscles, we're creating smaller muscles, and that's where people really see the difference in their body. Okay. What is the difference between Pilates and Reformer Pilates? So the difference between mat Pilates and Reformer Pilates. So mat Pilates requires you to use a whole lot of time just your body weight. And so technically mat Pilates is harder. it's harder to get right, it's harder to do with the correct form. So in that way, it can be more suited to people who are a little bit more experienced and who do already have that strength. The Reformer Pilates, however, as I mentioned before, supports us with the machine providing that feedback. So we can actually work from a much lower level, even a rehabilitation level, which is what the Reformer was initially designed for, to slowly build those muscles and build it up. And then eventually we would be strong enough to do Pilates on the mat. Often what we see when people do Pilates on the mat is that they think it's really easy, but it's really just because they're not quite doing it correctly. There's a little bit less space for error in Reformer Pilates, which is why I love it so much. All right, final question is, what do I love about Reformer Pilates? Where do I even start? I don't even know where I'd even start here. I love everything about Reformer Pilates. I love that it makes people feel really amazing. It's a really positive movement experience. It's really low impact, so we can see all types of bodies and people inside our classes, and they can all feel a difference. I love that you're able to provide a class where you could have an athlete and a first timer in that class, and they would still both get an amazing workout. I just love the fact that probably about 95% of people I see walk into a room, they're a bit nervous, they walk out having absolutely loved the session. So it's just a crowd pleaser. It makes people feel good. It's low impact. We don't see injuries. In fact, we're rehabilitating injuries. We feel the burn. We're feeling something different. It's slow and controlled. So seeing people move with control, it's functional. So there's a lot of stuff that we can do that is actually providing more function to our everyday life and more positive movement patterns to our everyday life. You walk out of this room feeling taller, longer, leaner, stronger, and it's just the best feeling in the world. So yeah, that is everything that I have for you today, and have a beautiful day. Thank you.